everyone. So in this lecture, we will see one numerical on chi-square distribution. So we have this numerical on chi-square distribution. In this numerical, we have a dice and which is tossed 120 times with the following results: number of turned up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and frequency 30, 25, 18 and so on. So we have dice. In dice, 6 possibilities are there. If we toss a die, then we may get either 1 or 2 or 3, 4 or 5 and 6. So 1 is 30 times, 2 is 25 times, 3 is 18 times and so on. So now the main question is, test the hypothesis that the dice is unwised for a chi-square 11.707 tabulated value. So we need to test dice is unwised for this data. So first task, we need to write hypothesis for chi-square. So we will write this statement, dice is unwised, in as a null hypothesis, and alternative hypothesis we will consider its opposite, that the dice is wised. This is the first task. First task is writing hypothesis in form of null hypothesis and alternative hypothesis. Now second point is calculation of chi-square. This solution is divided into 4 parts. So this second part is chi-square, calculation of chi-square. So formula for chi-square is summation of observed minus expected frequency square divided by expected frequency. So in this data set, we have this frequency, and this frequency is considered as observed frequency, and this is denoted by O. So I have prepared this table. So this first column numbers 1, 2, 3 up to 6, and this is observed frequency, which is already given in this data set. This is observed frequency, and now we will add one more column for expected frequency, or frequency expected. Now to find expected frequency, we will add all these observed value. The summation of all observed value is 120, and we will divide this 120 in these 6 parts. So this means if we divide this quantity by 6, then you will get 20. So we will put 20 for all these numbers. So 20 for first number, 20 is for second, and 20 for all. This first observed frequency is denoted by O. This second frequency expected is denoted by E. So for this formula, we will find O minus E, observed minus expected, O minus E. This value is O, this value is E. So 30 minus 20, that is 10. Now we will find all these value for this column, and then in formula we will find square, O minus E square. So for O minus E, we will create another column which is of O minus E square. This means square of 10 is 100, square of 5 is 25. In that way, the formula, next step, O minus E square divided by E. So now we will divide this quantity O minus E square by E. E is observed frequency. So this column divided by this column, this 100 divided by 20, then we will get 5. In that way, we can find this whole column, and finally we will find summation. So this summation is considered as summation of observed minus expected square divided by E. This 12.9 is considered this value, and this value is what? This value is chi-square. So this is chi-square calculated. So finally we have this 12.9 as chi-square calculated value. Now we will find tabulated value of chi-square. chi-square tabulated value is not given, then we need to find degree of freedom and level of significance. In this case, level of significance is not given, but the value of chi-square tabulated value is given. So chi-square tabulated value for this case is 11.07. So we will put chi-square tabulated is 11.07. Now we will compare these two values, this chi-square calculated value and this chi-square tabulated value. So we will draw this diagram. So first we will locate this chi-square tabulated value in the diagram. From the right hand side of the graph, we will put a line, this blue line, and for this blue line we will put chi-square tabulated value, that is 11.07. As this graph is started from 0, so this location is 0, this is maybe 1, this may be 2. In that way, the value of chi-square is increasing. So now this is the position of chi-square tabulated. Now we will also locate the value of chi-square calculated. This means we will put this 12.9 also. So 12.9 is greater than this tabulated value. So we will put in right hand direction of this. So the location of this chi-square calculated is approximately this, because this is greater than 11.07. We have 12.9 which is greater than 11.07. So we will locate this chi-square calculated value in right hand direction, and this is 12.09. If this value is less than 11.07, then we will put in this left hand direction, right? So this region is considered as H0 accepted region, and this region is considered as H0 rejected region. So we have this value in the rejected region, so that's why we can say our null hypothesis is rejected. And if the value of chi-square is less than 11.07, means if we have chi-square calculated in this region, then we can say H0 is accepted. So on comparison, this chi-square calculated value is greater than chi-square tabulated value. So we can say this null hypothesis H0 is rejected, because this value of chi-square is in rejected region, rejected. And if the H0 is rejected, then alternative hypothesis H1 is accepted. It's opposite. This means if this value of H0 is rejected, if this is rejected, then we can say this second value is, second hypothesis is considered as accepted. Hence, we can write the statement, hence, as H1 is accepted, and the statement of H1 is dice is vised, and which is accepted. So we can write, hence the dice is biased. So this is the concept of chi-square and numerical on chi-square. So I hope you understand this concept. So please like this video and subscribe my channel Ganit Coach. Have a nice day. Thank you.